Hi, this is Brittany Madison, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Okay, now blow.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brittany Madison, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Do it one more time. I'm looking at myself.
All right. All right, man. So Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm over here with the former lightweight champion, Nate the Galaxy Warrior Campbell. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just doing a little shopping in my spare time. I just left the gym.
Okay, yes, that's cool, man. So you still up there with you training the young folks now?
What I'm training young guys, but don't get it twisted. I sparred it. I sparred 7 rounds today.
You still in there heavy then, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what? The thing is, for me, I still love boxing. When I stop loving it, I'll stop doing it.
I hear you. Okay, Nate. So let me ask you about this past weekend. One of the biggest fights of the weekend was Golovkin knocking out David Lemieux. What did you think about his performance, and what do you think about Golovkin in the whole? Because you have some people saying that he's pound for pound the best fighter in the world. Some fans saying he better than Marvin Hagler. I mean, what you think?
Man, Marvin Hagler would have took that boy would have bust his own run.
Yeah.
Marvin Hagler would have murdered him to death.
Yeah.
Marvin Hagler would have done him dirty. He'd have did him ugly. I mean, and the sad part about it is they keep making these guys. They prop these guys up. Marvin Hagler earned his way to his place in the Hall of Fame. And what ticks me off more than anything in the world is that no matter what you try to explain to these people, dude, they don't understand the greatness of Marvin Hagler because the ones that are ranking him probably never saw Marvin Hagler fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of people, they just know the name. They know the name. Yeah.
They're making guys. They're making guys. GGG, I don't know what he's done. He's done what he's supposed to do with the competition he's done it with. But Marvin Hagler had to go into other people's town and fight the very best guys in the world. And back in the time where a brother wasn't protected, they weren't protecting us. We protected ourselves with our fists. So for me, it's quite obvious how I feel about what you're saying about his greatness. I'm still waiting on him to fight somebody. I'm still waiting on him to fight somebody. I'm still waiting on him to do something that is more than just average. I'm waiting on him to do something that is more than just basic. Don't keep giving me the status quo and then expect me to, as a fighter, I've been in there with the best, and you don't get to tell me how I feel about boxers. But that's what they're doing nowadays. They're telling us how we should. I don't think I want those. I don't really want that color. They're trying to tell us what we should feel about fighters. Well, you know me, I tend to be a little bit different. You can't tell me what I feel about fighters. You have to let me figure that out for myself.
Yeah. That's a good point. What you just brought up. So you saying you believe a lot of people today in the boxing world, they trying to basically force certain fighters on us and tell us that this guy is the best and this guy is the future, regardless if we believe it or not. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
I don't get any credit. I don't get much credit for being world champion sometimes. I'm a forgotten guy. So what makes me different is the fact that I don't particularly care how they feel about me. So I can speak what they consider recklessly. So what are they going to do? Not like me? What are they going to do? Discount my word? I explain to guys on a regular basis. Who I am, you can't take. And because I really want guys to understand that when they tell me Golovkin is great, and I say, what makes him great, then they have no reply for me. I'm going to tell you this. I had to fight the very best guys in the world all the time. Here's my question. Since when did it become commonplace? Since when did it become commonplace for a guy to win the world title, then have to be moved slowly?
Excellent point.
Yeah. I hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
In order for me to win the world title, they put me on every monster in the world. I fought 4 eliminators to become world champion.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I mean, I have to ask myself if by chance, you have to move him slowly after he wins the world title. How did he get there in the first place if you got to move him slowly after he wins the world title?
Man, that is a real good question right there. Like you said,
I'm just asking.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah. Once you become champion, you would expect that means you the best. You're on top. You ready for everybody, right?
You fight everybody. That's what I was taught. I was taught you was ready for the world. When if you're a world champion, that means you should be ready to fight everybody in the world. He fought David Lemieux. He turned down the best fight. He turned down some of the best fighters, other best fighters in the world to fight David Lemieux. Okay, some people may find that, don't find that, what's the term I want to use? Stupid, but I do.
Yeah. I mean, so why do you think, they're telling us that this guy is the person who's going to replace Floyd Mayweather, and this is the guy that people actually.
Oh, you know why? You know what that's all about. They haven't had a white man at the top so long. I mean, it's been a long time. They had a non-melanated man at the top. It's been a long time since they had a non-melanated man at the top. I mean, much as it is, if you look at no offense, if you look at the top 10 pound for pound, most of those guys are melanated. Tell me the last you had a guy that wasn't, you had a non-black guy, #1 pound for pound, legitimately.
Yeah, it's been a while. You mean who?
It's been a while.
You mean #1 or just in the top 5 or what?
#1.
Oh yeah, that's been a long time.
It's been a long time, bro. It went from, they had De La Hoya. They said De La Hoya was pound for pound, and you ain't beat him. You ain't had a white guy that's been at the top in so long. I don't think I was born. Think about it, really. Think about it. Who's the last white guy that was in the top?
Yeah, I can't think of one. Not #1 pound for pound. There's been sprinkles in the top 10, but not #1 pound for pound. Yeah, that's been a long time.
Let me tell you something. I've come to the realization that the system will manufacture. This is why they hate Al. This is why they hate Al Heyman. Al Heyman, these guys are, regardless if they play the mega fights or not, you have a fight every weekend. They don't have to be mega fights. You got good fights every weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got good fights every week on regular TV. They paid for the Golovkin fight, and they got the Mont Peterson fight versus Diaz for free. I ain't even lie to you. I was at that fight.
And that was a way better fight. That was a way better fight.
That was an even swap. Dude, the fight before that was a better fight.
Yeah. What was that? Cologne against Terrell Williams?
Yeah, Terrell Williams. And I kept telling everybody, Terrell Williams is going to beat him. Let me tell you something. I said, I know the look in Terrell Williams' eyes. I once looked in the mirror and saw it in myself.